Today we're going to make some cave paintings inspired by the art found in Lascaux, France. And the first task is also much fun. You're going to have a wrinkled piece of paper. Your job is to wrinkle it more. So take your piece of paper, crumple it up, and then we uncrumple. And if it's not wrinkled enough, crumple it up some more. Be careful not to tear it. You don't want to tear up your paper. The reason we are crumpling is we are trying to give your paper some texture. Because rocks inside caves are very rough and bumpy. So we are trying to make your paper rough and bumpy. And once it is thoroughly crushed, then we need to write your name somewhere. Please make it large and obvious. Next mission. Cave paintings normally featured animals that were local to the area for the people who made them. They made things that they saw around them. So we can make some things that we see around us, things that are outside in nature. And normally it's the big animals that they featured. And we are drawing these with charcoal. Yes, your hands are going to get dirty. So for most animals, you start with a shape that looks sort of like a bean. And then the bean gets more details. The bean gets a head. And the bean gets ears of some type. And we're not trying to make it super realistic, so we don't need to get upset if it doesn't look perfect. If you make a mistake, that's okay. We just draw the line again. And your designs don't all have to face the same direction, so you can take your paper and turn it around different ways. There is a person in the cave that's drawn like this. You can have some things going off the edge of the page. So here's another bowl. It's big. And we can also add some symbols, which pretty much were arrows. Most likely going to shoot the animal so they could have lunch. Once your lines are drawn with the charcoal and you've used your space wisely, then we will use chalk to add color. And they had very few colors, so we're sticking with a lot of things you see from nature. Some browns, some reds, maybe some yellows. That's all you will have when you color these in. And if it's easier, you can use the side of the chalk instead of the tip. And that adds some nice texture to it and makes it look really old, just like a real cave painting. And if you find more than one brown that you like, it is okay to layer your colors a little bit. I'm putting one on top of the other to make it more interesting. Don't worry about smears all over your page. It's okay, it just makes it look older. And if you have any areas of your chalk where it just looks really, really rough and messy, like I'm doing on purpose here on my little person, you need to go in and blend it carefully with your finger. It's like you're coloring with your finger.